Alright, welcome to an episode, the very first episode of On the Road's Tailgating Party Recipe. As I talked about on my show, On the Road this morning, I'm getting ready to throw a pork loin on the smoker. What you can do with this is once it's all cooked and done, you can slice it up into chops. When you're at your tailgating event, you can put it on your grill, you can warm it up. It's already cooked, so you gotta do is just get it warm and hot and you have it in pork chop slices, or you can slice it as I think I'm going to do this evening. Slice it in very thin slices, and then you can use it warm on a plate with some barbecue, baked beans, mashed potatoes, or you can put it on cold when you make some sandwiches when you're already inside the track and you're looking to get something to eat. And you're like, I don't want to go stand in line at the concession stand and miss the race. You have this right here in your cooler, and you can just make you a nice little sandwich, which is a mustard. You can take some barbecue sauce. But I got an 11-pound pork loin right here, and what I'm going to do with it, I'm going to put some snafu seasoning on it. As you can see, I got the snafu. Snafu's got a little bit of pepper, garlic, different things. It's a secret. Order your snafu seasoning from snafu.com or snafuseasoning.com, and you can get some of that. Or if you want some, and it's snafuseasoning.com is too much for you, like it is hard for me to say, hit me up on the Road on Facebook, and I'll make sure you get some, but you're going to pay me for it. So I'll sprinkle some of this on here, cover it over, and I've got some hazelnut coffee. I'm going to put some hazelnut coffee on here to get a coffee crust. So I'm just going to be generous with it. Just rub it all over, get a nice little crust on it. You'll be surprised how this is going to taste later. Trust me when I tell you, when it comes to barbecuing, I'm not much on experimenting things I don't think I'm going to like. This is one of the things I did experiment with, and it turned out to be one of my favorite little recipes. So you're going to cover it all over, and don't spill it on the counter. Your wife will get mad at you. I'll clean it up before she sees it. She won't. That way she won't see it, and I won't get in trouble. And then what we're going to do once we're done with this is we're going to throw it on the smoker. I got some hickory wood that I'm going to be using today. I use hickory, and I like to use a lot of apple, but you can use it for, you can get you some walnut, you can get you some oak, and it'll have a good flavor. I like the apple, and I like the hickory because it gives a good flavor to it. The apple gives it a sweeter flavor. You can also inject it with some apple juice. If you're going to use apple wood, put some apple juice. Take an injector, inject some apple juice, and you'll have a nice apple sweet flavor on the inside of it. So as you can see, it went from a nice raw piece of meat to almost dirt color. So throw this on your smoker at 225 degrees, let it cook for about 6 to 8 hours. Around 6 hours, go ahead and start checking your temperatures. Make sure you're up to about 165, 170 degrees. 165 is where you want it, and that'll be a good temperature to cook with or to eat with, and you'll be safe, you won't be poisoned, you won't die. And when you pull it off the smoker, let it rest for about 10 minutes or so. It helps seal in all the flavors, all the juices, and then serve it, cut it up however you want it, and you'll be good to go. And until next week, come and check me out on the Road. It's on Facebook. You can check me out at VicClevenger.com, and I'll give you another recipe next week. Thanks for playing along. Later.